All right, well, let's go ahead and test this up and see how it works. Well, at the moment, I do have this camera that's in the way. This camera right here is in the way because I got it aiming at another wall. But I know I got to fix the compression with the microphone. I got too much of a gate on. Did I drop something? I sure did. That's what I got. All right, so we're just checking here. These are what the shots are going to look like. I mean, hey, you know, yeah, I'm casting a little bit of a shadow, but I've got the clothes right behind me. I'm not casting a shadow on the green screen that's in the back. So I can, and I have shadow on me. As long as I'm looking at the screen, I'm fine. Don't feel blinded. These are my pre-shots for this particular one. This is ME1. And ME1, let's go see ME1. Oops. Oh, that was not ME1. Yeah, that was ME1. All right, cool. So these are my pre-shots for ME1. That's the wide shot. It's a little closer. It's the next 2 seats. The next 3 seats. And back to a wide shot. Cool. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and go to ME2. ME2 is playing another background. It's a little bit tighter. I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and do the couches in the back. If you guys want to go ahead and, you got to watch out for the fire guy, so the fire guy doesn't burn you. You know, so whoever's sitting close to the apex, whoever wears this, you got to be careful. You guys, you know, fire, fire, fire. So this is the other shot that I have. I could probably change the background for that. Hopefully the microphone's not cutting out too much, and you guys can actually understand what I'm saying. But there's your wide shot. I'm going to have to fix that. That's not supposed to happen like that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and fix that right now. Let's fix that right now. We are on ME2. That is DDR1. Out of DDR1, going to reposition that guy. All right, we're going to give it right there at the break. Bring it over to the side a little bit. We're going to give it a little zoom so we don't cut off the edges. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So that is going to be our new pre-shot for that particular ME. Let's go ahead and program that. Come over to ME. It's going to be our wide shot. Hey, what happened? Oh. Okay, we got to go back and do it again because apparently I moved it. So let's go do that again. Let's bring it up. Right there to the breakers. Give it maybe 104%. Bring it up just a little bit more. Make sure we're not cutting off the edges or the bottom. Close that out. Come back to the ME pre-programs. Click on the camera this time. That way I don't lose that shot. See, so I need to fix them all. Because apparently it's shifting funky. It's shifting funky. So let's go ahead and fix that. We're going to go ahead and come, no, that's not what I wanted, buddy. I want to come right here. Oye, este tipo con la candela, you. Come right here. We're going to save that. And come to these 3 guys in the middle. These 3 guys in the middle, we're going to save that. We're going to come to this last guy over here, these last 2 guys over here on the end. We want to give them a space to bleed. Just a little bit. I don't know who's sitting where, but we'll see who's taller. Okay, so now the shot should be set without kicking out of the screen like that. Just kicked out of the screen. That just kicked out of the screen again. Now that. Now that. So I'm apparently going to have to fix this because you can see that it's kicking out. But okay, that's fine. That'll be for tomorrow. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Going to ME3. This is a pretty cool ME. I don't have any presets for this one yet, but we will set them up right now. So the way that I will work it, this is a middle person, it could be the moderator, whatever the case is. This is another person, here's another person. Okay, we're still in the shot. You notice it getting cut out a little bit here. I ran out of green screen and space. I'm trying to proportionally size what we have going on here versus our background. These is 5 chairs. Right? We could do 6 or 7. We could do 6 or 7, but we don't have the green screen space for that. So let's go ahead and try to fix this real quick. We're going to give ourselves these ME shots right here. This guy in the fire, man. So I don't know why it's kicking out like that. Like that's a lot of kick out. So when we come in a little closer, I guess we'll do from the waistline up. We'll go ahead and save this as our. Actually, let's save our wide shot first. I don't know why it keeps on kicking out like that. We're going to go ahead and save this to be our shot. It's going to be shot number 1. I don't know why it's still kicking out like that. This is going to be 2 people here. We're going to try to give it to them at the waistline. Right there at the waistline. That's going to be shot number 2. Just slide over a little bit to the right. These 3 guys here decide to start having a conversation. These 2 guys. We'll do like a middle split so we get a little shoulder action in there. And come over a little bit more. We're going to do these 2 guys, same concept, a little bit of shoulder action. Hopefully they're wearing different color t-shirts and then everyone's wearing the same color shirt. And then we'll leave these 2 guys here at the end. If you notice, a little bit of the couch is cut off right here. So there's going to have to be something that goes there. I'm probably going to have to run filter on that. These guys, we're going to go, so that's going to be 4 shots for that. Shot 1, still kicked all the way out for some reason. Shot still kicked out. Shot 2, I don't know why it's doing that. I think what we're going to end up doing is changing our zoom feature to go to cut instead of being to pan or zoom. The cut is a lot cleaner. The cut is a lot cleaner and it's not kicking out to the sides. Let's go check it again. Let's go ahead and zoom in on a picture so we can see how pixelated we're going to be. We may have to redo a manual focus here. So yeah, if we're having a conversation, we're stuck on our side of the stage, it's over here, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And then that's what I got. Okay, so that's ME2. I'm going to go on to ME3. Probably change the background for ME3. Let's see what that's like. Oh, that was ME3. No, that was ME3. Shit balls, Mom. So yeah, so here we're going to go ahead and go to ME4 now. ME4. We're going to go and change our background for the ME4. I really like this one. This background here is kind of raining, but if you notice, the video is playing in the back is not proportionalized to, as a matter of fact, what we're going to do, we're going to switch this. Yeah, we're going to switch that to DDR2 instead of DDR1. And this is the MIAMIGO camera that's shooting this, not the JVC, is it? Yeah, this is the MIAMIGO camera. So the MIAMIGO camera, from what I've noticed, treats it just like the PTZ. So this, you notice that our shot's a little bit dark, right? So we want to go ahead and we want to go ahead and do some color correction. So we're going to go back to that channel, which is 12. I always do 2 separate channels. You do end up doing one that's going to be for your regular green screen, and then do a second one for your key control, for your key lock. So that way, God forbid, if you end up making a mistake or messing up, like that was the end of the video, that's why it notice we got a little green there, we'll drop a little tolerance, a little smoothness to get rid of those pixelated parts. I don't know if we're gonna mess with these colors too much. It looks a little dark to me. We could brighten it up a little. And just give it just a hair of contrast, just so we can see the lights that are on the people. So, this video is playing, this is ME4. I don't have any presets for it, so let's go set some, shall we? I'm going to go set some presets for ME4. All right, so we're going to come over here, we're going to select this guy. Yeah, ME3 is funky for some reason. Until I set it to cut, so you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to set this up with our cut feature. I did have other stuff here before. That was 1, that was 2, that was 3, that was 4. But since we moved the camera, it's going to look a little different now. So let's do something. Come over here and let's go to our ME4. We're going to channel 12 is where we're at. And we'll do a little repositioning here. We'll bring this guy down. Let's reset so we know we're starting off fresh. Let's reset fresh to the ground. No size proportioning, no nothing with the camera. That's its standard position at 100%. Now we're going to come over to, okay, we're going to leave that alone. Maybe we could back up just a little bit. Not necessarily the whole ME, but the actual camera. That's as far back as it'll go. And if you notice, I'm casting a shadow off to you're looking at the TV to your right-hand side for the backlight to get rid of the shadow. So we're going to have to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So, like I said, tomorrow's Saturday, so tomorrow we're actually going to change all of this. We're going to drop down a green linen, so that way, actually, when we do the sand or we do the grass pictures, you'll actually be able to see your feet on the grass or on the sand. I don't get all picky, it's just green screen. I'm not trying to do crazy stuff and make the sand actually switch up, but what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and exit out of here, close this out. If you notice, our particular DDR for DDR2 on ME4 is kind of sideways, so we're going to reset that picture also. I mean, just resetting it and letting it sit where it's at right now, I think we're actually pretty good. I still got that light there in the corner, and then on the top left-hand corner, I have casting shadows for the drapes, but I've been messing with the lights all day. I'm not going to mess with the lights for the moment. Right now is just programming MEs. All right, so we are here. Let's go ahead and preset this shot. And we're going to go back and fix ME3 also in a moment. So we're going to set this to be our main shot. We're going to leave it to cut. This is what I had before, so we're going to adjust this. All right, we're going to give these two guys a shot. No, wow, man, it's raining, man. It's pouring cats and dogs. Eee! All right, so I got that right there. We'll give those two guys their shots. I'm just guessing here. I'm pretty sure these guys may be a little bit taller. Maybe we could even do 3 benches in there instead of just 2. And that'll give us less shots, but at least we'll be able to cover more. So we'll do the 3 in the middle. So if we want to cut the side guys out, and just let the middlemen play for a little bit. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do these 3 guys. And then if we really want to get technical, we can do individual headshots. But considering that it's unscripted stuff that we're doing, I don't know. See, and I'm back out here to the right. Since it's unscripted, it might, maybe for the guy running the switcher, which would be me, maybe kind of a pain in the butt. Just because, let me try to give us at least 8 shots here. And then this will be cutting. It's raining here, though. Wow. It's funny because it actually is raining outside. So shot one. And notice, because I go to the cut feature, and I don't go to the pan feature, it's not kicking out of the frame for some reason. Well, we could give it a try. Let's go to fast. So there's fast transition versus the cut. And notice that the camera actually pivoted down, or the camera angle, and right there kind of did the reverse thing. Now just panning from left to right, it's not kicking anything out. It's a nice smooth transition. You know, these guys are talking, they're really getting into their conversation, da 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 da. And then over here, and then over here, and then tomorrow, once we get the floor done, I think we'll have a much better opportunity of doing what we're doing. So that was, and I got to fix the end of that video. So let's go ahead and fix that right now. We're going to come to set out. We're going to come to set out, and we're just going to cut that video a little early. Actually, too early. Stop it. Just drag this guy over here and set out. Now we will no longer have that upper loop of the camera falling down. It'll start over wherever we're at. And there it goes kicking out. That's all that I got. But if I wasn't doing that and I was switching normally, I wouldn't be out this far. I wouldn't be out with the ME. Alright, so I got that covered. That's all I got for right now, buddy. Tomorrow, Saturday, I will work on it some more. What time is it? It is 8:10. I'm going home, and I'll be back tomorrow by 10.